In at the 1, and it's going to be Minnesota off the tip. With a handful of games played now, we can start to get a sense of how things might shape up this season, Stan.
Yeah, you can get a feel for how things might stack up in a few months' time. You see which teams have put something special together and which teams still have work to do.
And prior to last season, the Timberwolves had never won a playoff series in consecutive seasons, Stan.
Yeah, and so now they make the conference finals 2 seasons in a row, the most sustained success this franchise has ever known.
Seeing the opening, George does not hesitate. I mean, just a great move.
Here's Sensabaugh. Pass to Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
A one-handed tomahawk. That's a guaranteed highlight, B.A.
Check out the bench. They flew out of their seats after that. Here's Edwards. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards, taking the contact but staying committed to his finish.
George against MP. George. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Well, you know Coach loves seeing the offensive game plan being executed to perfection.
Oh, Nurkic with the block.
Showing off the timing and awareness defensively. Better think twice before challenging Nurkic.
For Utah, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And Edwards with the basket on the assist by MP.
Edwards plays with such ferocity.
Minnesota foul. Ball. First personal foul. First team foul.
And the Jazz with possession here. George left side.
Well, with Edwards, you have to contend with his energy and intensity at both ends.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. He talked about Lauri Markkanen, and I asked him how he wanted his players to guard him tonight. And he said we can't afford to lose sight of him out on the perimeter because he's a big that can really shoot it, especially when he's operating in the pick and roll. It'll be interesting to see how Markkanen fares against them in this one. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Just 5 to shoot. George passes to Markkanen. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Just a great setup for Markkanen. All he needed to do was shoot in rhythm.
When we talk about Keontae George, what stands out to you the most, Stan?
Good question, B.A. I don't know that I'd pick one area. He's good at a wide variety of things. Can handle the ball, pass it, score it, and that gives you flexibility in terms of the guys you put around him.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Naz Reid comes in for Gobert, and Ayo Dosunmu subbed in for Edwards. Then for Utah, Filipowski comes in for Nurkic, and it's Collier in for George. Here's Collier. The shot's good.
Now that was a clever adjustment. I mean, that was a tough shot.
Well, you've got to be creative when you're up against a bigger defender.
Reid, good.
The defense is there, but Reid is strong-willed, and he is up to the challenge.
And he lobs it up. Very pretty alley-oop.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome. The drive by MP. Here's Randall. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, the defender made it hard on Randall. Still, he uses his body to convert for 2.
Back to Markkanen. Pass to Filipowski. From 8 feet, 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
And the ball out of play. The Jazz will have it.
Which will show this one as an example of what not to do. You got to take care of the ball.
Edwards against Markkanen. Gobert, too strong.
Well, that's what Gobert is out there to do. using his size to win second chances at the hoop.
Down low. That's good from Collier on the assist from Nurkic. Collier's got 7 points in the game.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
McDaniels passes to Baller. Rebounded by Nurkic.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And now a 7-point Utah lead. And Minnesota calls time here. 3-point lead. Kicking off the second half. Here's Will Hardy's 5. They've got Yusuf Nurkic. Bailey out there with Keontae George. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3. Small forward. And after that surprising Karl Anthony Towns trade, it took time for Minnesota to gel.
Yeah, last season some inconsistency, but they seem to find a groove down the stretch, capping it off with a deep run.
And last season, the Jazz with the worst record in franchise history, man.
They're losing with a plan, though. Utah, such a smart organization. If you're going to tear it down to the studs, do it in a good draft year.
Timberwolves foul. Baller. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Bailey, guarded by Edwards. Bailey, the pass to George. Utah moving the ball around. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
An intriguing young talent. George's upside as a scorer is especially enticing.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. And the Jazz haven't been past the second round since 2007. Now trying to build a contender.
Well, BA, they know in the West that's a tall order. They got to be patient and build this thing from the ground up.
And he's going for the lob. Markkanen hammers home the lob.
Markkanen showing his athleticism, soaring to hammer home the alley-oop.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Guys, back to you.
A star on the rise. Allie, thanks for the report. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Utah. 2-point game. Pass to Nurkic. Back to George. Soft touch off the glass. George has got 4 points in the quarter.
Easy to see the kind of impact George is going to have in this league. Already so productive.
And here's Bailey for 3. Counted from distance. Bailey's got 5 points.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally insane.
Here's Gobert. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Baller's got his 5th assist in this one.
They haven't missed a beat coming out of a locker room. A perfect 4 for 4.
Here's Markkanen. Ooh, Markkanen powers through the contact inside.
Yeah, he was showing some muscle there. Markkanen is so tough to contain at times.
Gobert passes to McDaniels. George against MP. George in the post. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Clock at 6. It's George on the wing. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Left side, Edwards. Oh, Edwards powers it home.
Well, once Edwards saw his opening, it was game over. He delights in sticking it to you like this.
Stan, Rudy Gobert. He can be a double-double machine, but his real importance is on the defensive end.
Yeah, he's been named defensive.
Trail by 9. Baller passes to Gobert. Back to MP. Outside Reed. Pass to McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. Baller's shot is off. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Naz Reid out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Baller in at point guard. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Yeah, George has been just merciless on offense. He's not holding back at all.
Baller passes to McDaniels. Outside Reed. Jacks up a 3. sinks the tray.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
That's 4 fouls for him tonight. He needs to pick his battles wisely going forward.
Nurkic is checked in for Utah. Stolen by Reed. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, it's old hat now when we see Edwards dominating a game scoring. Ants emerged as an elite player.
George passes to Nurkic. Here's Bailey. And Gobert with a block. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
Jazz ball.
Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Here's George. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, you talk about a young player making strides with his game. How about Keontae George improving across the board and getting more assertive out there?
To the middle. Here's McDaniels. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Baller's got 7 assists in the game. Jazz leading by 5. Pass to Sensabaugh. From 12 feet. And that one's long. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Randall, he's checked in for Reed. George outside. To the paint. Getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
Check out George showing up in the big moment, showing how ready he is to be that guy. Well, if it's a big spot, Edwards wants the ball, wants the attention.
Haley comes in for George. Here's Collier to the inside. And Markkanen with the stuff.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Here's Randall. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Baller's got 9 assists now tonight.
This team needed those points from Randall. What a massive bucket.
Pass to Sensabaugh. This one for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, you gotta love that Rudy Gobert was ready in a key moment.
Utah's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Here's Sensabaugh. It's Markkanen on the wing. Utah moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. And an intentional foul right there.
Julius Randle. Second personal foul. 15 foul.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Sensabaugh.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's an 8-point ball game. And so it's Minnesota with it. To the paint. Strong finish by Gobert.
Sensabaugh.
So strong. Gobert just goes through the bump. You have to hammer in there.
Rudy Gobert. One shot.
And that one misses. A chance here to possibly put the game away.
They have to remain focused to get it done.
And they go to the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
At the line for the Jazz.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. Now the Timberwolves with it.
Yeah, and this is not what they need. Now the clock is stopped, and their opponent is at the line.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he ends up making the second. And that narrows the gap to 7. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And he